Hi everyone. Now we will start module 3 of SEO tutorial. This module will give you the base on how to do an SEO for your own website or for a company. We have divided this module into certain sections in which we will first tell you how to design a layout for your SEO. This particular section will talk about structuring your SEO. Then we'll talk about keyword frequency, keyword weight, keyword prominence. Then I'll give you an insight at what is meta tags, meta description, title, meta keywords, and how to select these meta description and meta tags and keywords for your website to rank better. Then we'll move on to how to prepare a unique and high quality content. Then we'll talk about link building techniques. And in last, we'll cover the blogging and article submission, in which extension to this, we will give you the list of different blogging sites and different article submission sites where you can go and publish your content, and by that you can redirect the user from one to the other. Let's start. This is the first element where we'll be talking about the design and the layout. So when you start, or if you're going to meet a client, first you have to follow certain rules. You have to make sure that certain checklist is being cleared from the client side, or if you're trying to promote your own website, you have to make sure that the checklist for yourself is also getting passed. In the first one, you have to make sure that the website that you have prepared, or the website of an advertiser who wants to do an SEO, who's giving you a contract, you have to make sure that the website is designed. Just make sure that the content within the website is structured in a proper manner. See how the web developer has implemented different sections of the site, like about us, like homepage, contact us. So just in order to see that, okay, if any user comes onto or lands onto your website or the company's website, how they gonna navigate, how the loading of a website is happening up, whether it's slow or whether it's high, or whether if it's high, it's really good. But if it is slow, then you have to flag these all information to the web developer, because if the site is slow, it's more likely it's seen that the user just bounce away without even landing onto the actual web page. Let's start. First of all, you have to make sure that the content is text-based than HTML elements. They have to make sure that all the texts are considered under HTML elements. No frames. First of all, let me tell you the frames. If a lot of web developers, in order to make their website appealing, the web developer put frames within the website, but this frame is an enemy of a search engine bot. So when the search engine bot comes to crawl your website, if they see that okay there are frames, they just they come and they see okay frames are present, they would not crawl your website. So if you're doing an SEO for yourself or an advertiser, just make sure that there is no frames available within the website. And if it is so, please suggest your advertiser that you have to remove these frames out, or elsewise whatever efforts that you put to do an SEO for a respective advertiser, it will not get accomplished. Moving further, no ads if possible, because most of the ad uses JavaScript, which is not advised to be used. Again, JavaScript is actually a slight enemy of the crawlers or the bots. And if you're using ads within your fresh new website, it's more likely seen that the web crawler is not crawling your site in a proper manner. It's just because of the presence of the JavaScript within the website. Now, moving further, we'll talk about this element, which is nothing that does not fit perfectly into the page's topic. There should be no doubt in the search engine's mind, or in he or user's mind, what your page is about. You have to make sure that the content within your website is actually relevant towards the business that you're doing. So example, if you are a travel agent and you're trying to sell a package, and if you're trying to promote some kind of religious content or technology content onto your site, then by this you won't be able to rank better into the search engine algorithm. You have to make sure that these checklists, the sixth checklist, is actually getting crossed. Tell the advertiser or tell to yourself, if you're doing SEO for yourself, that you have to make sure that the content is relevant to the base of the business that you're doing. Moving further, no unnecessary directory. Keep your file as close as the root is possible. So, a lot of web developer, while structuring the website or while designing the website, they make a lot of directories within the hosting server. We have to make sure that there is a very minimum amount of directory defined, and if it is really approx to the root where the main files of the website is being hosted, it's actually very good for the search engine bots to crawl your website. For this particular section in the study material, I have defined certain rules and regulation that needs to be defined while hosting your website. I would request the user just to take a glance onto it. Moving further, no fancy stuff like Flash, animated GIF, rollover, etc. This is again gives a bad experience of the website, to the user who's coming onto your website. So just try to avoid these things, that there's no GIF files or there's no big file overhead files coming all the way on over to your content towards the user who's trying to access your website. So these checklists, if you're doing SEO for yourself or for your advertiser, just make sure that they are adhering to this particular process. Now we'll move further where we'll define how to structurize and implement on-page and off-page SEO. Thank you.